Allow me share screen. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Top Down Analysis live from Value Flow Trading Hub. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning already. And you're all fired up for today. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Boss. Hey, you're the boss, so good morning. All right, so we're going to be going straight to our charts, and we'll be looking at the usual benchmark currencies and the currency pairs that we are focusing on during the course of this TDA. All right, so one more thing I think you should also take note of is that after our TDA, it is expected that you also go back to your own charts and mark levels of interest, as we've mentioned here, and see how they are going to play out. Okay, so something interesting happened early this morning, so we'll be looking at that and referencing it to all we've said yesterday. So we've been looking at dollar index around the point of resistance, and we wanted to see it close above that point of resistance. So good thing is that dollar index looks to have closed above that resistance. So we may be going higher on the dollar index. So finally, it's looking like the daily time frame is going to align with the weekly and monthly time frame. Okay? So just one more peep at the weekly and monthly time frame. You can see that on the monthly time frame, we reference clearly that the monthly, it's on a bullish run. Okay, so price only retraced into some discount level, and it's expected that price would continue its bullish run on the monthly time frame. Similar on the weekly time frame, that it's on the bullish run too, and it's expected that price is going to continue. Okay, so the monthly is on its own bullish run. The weekly resumed the bullish run after some level of retracement in the major parts of 2023. All right, and after those retracements, we expected that price is going to go back up. It did so, broke structure, then retraced into the bullish order block, and it's looking like it's continuing to the bullish side. Okay, so looking at the daily time frame of the dollar index, we can see that on the daily time frame, the dollar index looks to be resuming its bullishness. All right, so we've been saying it all through the beginning of TDS this year that the dollar index is clearly bullish. We're just waiting for the lower time frames, that is the daily and 4-hour time frames, to break structure and resume bullishness. Okay, so hopefully before the end of day, we're going to see the dollar index break out of this range that it has been caught up in the past few days. Okay, so looking at the 4-hour time frame for the dollar index, it looks like it's going to break that range. All right, so this range is all we can say about the dollar index. It's breaking the range and clearing the resistance. You can see the resistance line that we drew last week. Okay, so the dollar index has closed above that resistance line on the 4-hour time frame. So we're looking to see it break and close above this range. Okay, and with all this being said, we're going to see the impact of this move on major currencies as we look at the euro, USD, and GBP USD. So first off, we're looking at the euro USD. Now we said that the euro USD is on a bearish trend in the much larger time frame, but on the daily we are bullish. Still, we are still bullish on the daily on euro USD. So we want to see some very clear BOS to the downside, and we've already highlighted our swing high and swing low of euro USD. So potentially we may be seeing the euro USD sell its way all through this level. But because this is the daily time frame and most of us are intraday traders, we may not be able to wait for days for euro USD to break this level. So we can be taking advantage of the moves that are taking place. So instead of referencing only the daily time frame, we may include the 1-hour time frame in our analysis. Okay? So we can check on 4 hours and then 1 hour. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, euro USD is looking like it has broken structure to the downside. Okay, it has broken minor structure to the downside. The overall structure still remains bullish, but it's looking like it has broken structure to the downside. Now on the daily time frame, we marked a particular level that we said we wanted to see the euro USD break. Two levels actually. Are you seeing it? The first level is 1.08777. The second level is 1.07198. So if euro USD breaks that first level, 1.08777, it's midterm bearish. Okay, we still have our overall swing, pointing the swing highs and the swing lows. All right, so we want to see it break that swing low to confirm. But then if it breaks this first point, 1.08777, we can go to our 1-hour time frame and be looking for short positions that not so while we're not targeting so much, we're just looking for maybe 20-30 pips and we'll run out of the market, waiting for euro USD to break this level. So what I'll be doing is selling it after any pullback on the 1-hour time frame. When there's a pullback on the 1-hour time frame, I'll go short on euro USD. Okay, with a very tight stop loss, a very, very, very tight stop loss. Okay, so as of today, these are the levels that I'll be looking out for on euro USD. 1.09334, between 1.09334 and 1.09387, right? Between these two levels, somewhere around here, I'll be looking to go short on euro USD so that we can come back to clear out all this liquidity that is residing below. It has already started clearing them out, so I want to join in clearing the final one. So if price retrace from where it's currently is into this level, I'll be looking to go short on euro USD to take out the remaining of this level. Definitely this NFP low would be taken out. Either the high is taken out or the low is taken out. Whichever one is doing first, I would want to take part in making profits off it. All right, I hope that is clear. So euro USD looking bearish. It's looking bearish today. We just hope this is not a liquidity sweep to continue going higher. So for that, we would be very careful. Tight stop loss and tight TP also, right? Just to take some little profit off the market. And as we target 1.08777 levels. If that is where euro USD is taking us to, we will join the ride. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's look at GBP USD very quickly. Looking at it on the daily time frame, it still remains the same. It has not changed yesterday. Today, we don't know how long it's going to continue. So, GBP USD weekly, we are bearish on the weekly time frame. We're only seeing a retracement Possibly we'll be hoping to see a resumption of the bearishness on the weekly. And to see that, we'll look at our 4-hour time frame. And now our 4-hour time frame, if you remember, how many of you remember the levels that we marked on our 4-hour time frame yesterday? If you remember, just say it in the chat box. I want to know if you are all following with the analysis, especially those who trade GBP USD. If you remember the level that we marked yesterday to confirm the bearishness of GBP USD, kindly let me know in the chat box. If you do not remember, that means possibly nobody was listening. Maybe all of us are trading yen. So we'll just stop the GBP USD analysis. So if anybody remembers, kindly let me know. It's like we'll stop GU analysis, so nobody's trading GU. We'll just leave it and we're trading only GJ. Because that's the one they always call him, GJ and all those yen pairs. Okay, Moyo says 1.2. No, you are seeing it on the screen. That's why you are calling 1.26914. All right, regardless, that's good. Thank you. All right, so that is the level. Oh, okay. All right, so that is the level that we marked yesterday, 1.26914. We said that if GBP USD closes below it, we are going bearish on GBP USD. And now we've seen that it has closed below that level. Now look at all these liquidity sweeps. Look at it, all these levels here. We'll be looking to grab liquidity from those levels on GBP USD. See this one that has been taken. The next one is going to possibly be this. Okay, so since this is the last one in this whole diagonal liquidity run, the first one has been taken, the second one has been taken. When a retracement happens, we'll be looking to go short on GBP USD. All right, so I want to see a retracement into this fair value gap on GBP USD, and then I'll be going short on GBP USD today. Okay, so let me mark some levels that we may see price trade into. Now there is a fair value gap here to the lower side and a fair value gap to the upper side. Now because there is pressure to the downside, we may not see price go all the way up here. Okay, it may just come to this first fair value gap and then starts selling off. So this is where I'm anticipating to sell GBP USD from. All right, somewhere around here. So this is where I'm looking to sell GBP USD from. This place here. So if I see GBP USD retrace all the way to that level, I'll be willing to go short. All right, of course, using my entry signature. So I'll be waiting today to sell GBP USD and possibly to sell Euro USD. Okay, so these are our analysis for the dollar-based major currencies today. Okay, so we're going to be looking at gold as a reference for precious metals, and then the yen basket as a reference for yen-based currencies. Okay, so mark those levels on GBP USD. When we see them, when we see it get to those levels, we'll be willing to go short on GBP USD. All right.
Good morning. Good morning. Right. So our analysis on gold for today, let's first take a look at our analysis yesterday. Let's look at our analysis yesterday and how it plays out. So yesterday we were looking to short gold yesterday. Yesterday will be a sell day, and we see that it actually played out, but it was very short. It's just like 60 pips. Yes, just a 60 pips sell, and that's not really the move. You get the point now. That's not really the move, but the real move, you know how good you deliver now. but just 50 to 60 pips, and that was the end yesterday. But if you look at it on the 1 hour time frame, looking at that yesterday trade that we were looking out for, we actually wanted to, sell from this level here, this high here. You get it now. We want to sell from this high here to the downside, but it just did less than 50 pips. This 57 to, okay, let's say 70 pips. So that was what played out yesterday. However, going forward today, we need to see it from the higher time frame that gold, we are still very much bullish on gold on the higher time frame. And at the same time, we look at it on the daily time frame, we can see that this was our markup. Can you see it now? This was our markup, but it has not really come that much down. You can see it now on the daily time frame. So we still expect it to, pull back before it continues its rally to the upside. And if you look at it, we also said yesterday that that short could be yesterday into today. So we are expecting that. And like CJ already analyzed DSY, we saw a level of breakout of that resistance on DSY today. We all see that. And that means if DSY is buying, we expect some level of sell-off on gold. You get the point now. Although that is not every time. It's not every time, but we expect some level of pullback on gold. Now, looking at it now, we can see clearly this is the daily candle, which seems to be bullish, bearish rather. And if you see it on the 4-hour time frame, look at the 4-hour time frame, price is just talking in between this level. You see it since yesterday. So the sell is just a scalp. The real move is not yet in. You get the point. Now, if you look at it on 1-hour time frame too, what exactly we are looking out for, we want it to, sell all the way to this level to clear this low. You see that low clearly on 4-hour time frame. Can you see it? This void here, we expect it to still come, clear this low here, then we resume the uptrend. And that's what we are looking out for on the 1-hour time frame. Now let's see if there's any entry on the lower time frame right now. Right now, there is no any clear entry on the lower time frame, as we can all see. As you can all see, there is no any clear entry. Yesterday, this was the entry yesterday. This fair value gap here, price came all the way back and tapped into it. That was around 6:30 p.m. in the evening. Then you see this happening into the Asia session. So that was the move. But yesterday, price was just kind of funny. It's not really that clean. Get it now. But right now, looking at it on 5 minutes, if you look at 5 minutes, that's not really printed down too at all. Not really much to the downside. No. So you just wait on your higher time frame, which is wait for the signature, the head and shoulder pattern on the 15-minute time frame for you to take your trade, and also look out for your higher time frame and see what is really going on the higher time frame. And that's what we are seeing right now. Now, this is the other block here. That's where price is resting. But if we take out this, we all know where price is still going to. This is actually the point of interest. Can you see it on 1 hour where we expect price to come to? Somewhere around this place, and even still clear this low if it can. But price should still trade into the 220 2020 level, 2020, 2021 level. Get it now? So that is that for the gold pair. Now, if we look at let's check the JPY basket. Yesterday, I was anticipating to short Euro JPY. I had a markup for that. All right. So we can see now on the JPY basket, like we said, on daily time frame, we expect price to still come. There's high tendency for price to retrace all the way to this flip zone here, then resume its bullish trend. However, we can see yesterday was a sell day. Looking at the candle yesterday, I see it now. Yes, and today again, you can see what is happening. Now, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we are going to see on the 4-hour time frame is more of a bearish trend to the downside. You get it now? Bearish trend to the downside, and that's what we are seeing happening now. But we still expect price to trade into this zone we marked here, somewhere around this place before it's resumed back fully, because we already see the structure shift on the weekly time frame. Does that make sense now? And if you look at 1 hour, the 1 hour time frame, we can see that one too, although it already is, the overall trend is still more bearish, but we're already seeing some level of, push to the upside. Can you see it now? You can see that. So let's still wait for the 4-hour time frame to align, then we can easily take the trade to the upside. Now the Euro JPY that was looking out for yesterday, yes, was somewhere around this place. Yes, the sell somewhere around this place, this fair value gap here. Yes, somewhere around this place, but it's not that very much clean and clear. You see, it's not really, it doesn't give much. Get the point now. So that's why we just have to wait and see our entry signature play out. Then we can easily follow it up and follow through on it. Does that make sense now? So if there's any question, let's hear from you. If you have any question, let's hear from you. Any question, please? Any question, so that before we call it a day, if there's no question, just give us the fire emoji in the chat box. Let's know you really understand and this session has been helpful to you. Let's know if this session has been helpful to you. All right, thank you, bravo. All right. I greet you specially. Thank you. All right. So, all right, if there's no any question, this will be the end of today's TDA. Our courses are still very much available. The ATM cash flow is still very much available for 100,000 Naira, going for 100,000 Naira. The FS Bootcamp 2 is also there, 125,000. The Sunshine Scalping Plus, 60,000. The ATM Plus, your Android trading method, that one is going for 30,000 Naira. And we also have our value flow models too. Anyone you want for the particular pair you are trading, your area of specialization, we have a value flow model that will help you and give you a clearer and in-depth insight into the pair you are trading. So the value flow model is for 150,000 Naira. So enroll for any of our courses. We'll give you the best, and you are going to get the best mentorship you want. And at the same time, we have our HFT bot 2 available for sale, and also to pass your prop account. If you have a prop account you want us to help you to pass, just reach out to us on our social media handle. The contact will be in the chat box there. Shout to us on WhatsApp or on IG. You can easily, attend to you as quick as possible. And also we have, all right, thank you. Very soon something is coming up for those who have prop accounts and you are tired of trading it. Something special is coming up very soon, and that we are going to give you the best of it. Is the value flow model available on your training platform? Okay, you mean on our LMS? No, it's not available on our LMS. If you want it, we are going to have a session with you, then we are going to have it. It's going to be a one-on-one session. We are going to get all right. So don't worry, for those who have the proper account, we are making some things up so that we can help people with their prop account. Just stay tuned very soon, and always watch out for the information on our social media handle so that we can help and give the best to you for the prop account. So it's coming up soon. sooner or later, before the weeks run out, you are going to see the notification and also every information needed for that. All right. So thank you. This will be the end of today's TDA. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow morning. Make sure you invite someone. The time is 8:30 in the morning. Thank you. Cheers and God bless.